Hey everybody, welcome back to Terastal Tactics. We are here with our second episode with this team in which I'm trying to try out this kind of Pawmot build, a more offensive rather than like utility support. Hopefully we can try and utilize that this game. Played two Trick Room teams last game. I definitely could tell my brain is fried because I definitely a couple turns last episode where I was making some weird decisions, but that aside, yeah, so the code is up on the top right if you want to try this out for yourself. It's nothing too exotic other than potentially the Pawmot, but I kind of just filled it in with other good stuffs. I also wanted to feature some of it as well, specifically Murkrow Garchomp. It's a pretty cool combo. So as well as Murkrow Golden Go is pretty strong. So maybe we'll, if anything, feature some of that and try Pawmot in a different sort of setup. Okay, so let's hop in, see if we can push our way to Ultra Ball rank, and then we're just one tier away from Master Ball, and then we can probably really get a better grasp of the meta. I think being in the once you get into the Master Ball tier, that's when you'll get a good grasp and face a lot of things that really fit what we would see in the meta. But we got our first opponent here. So speaking of meta, this is pretty meta looking, I would say. And so you have, so like I said, you have the Garchomp and Murkrow Golden Go and then Hydreigon. If there's like a core 4 that you want to understand, it's those 4 Pokemon. And then Annihilate and Maushold are in there. And Annihilate is also a really important Pokemon to recognize and understand. It can be kind of scary because you never really know which build you're going to get. They could be like Scarf Final Gambit or like a bulk up set. So anyways, so I was definitely trying to like think about this matchup a lot. And so I want to try leading Pawmot, and then my thoughts are I lead either Indeedee, Murkrow, or Armarouge. Because Armarouge threatens Trick Room, so does Indeedee. Can redirect attacks from the Hydreigon. If they just lead Murkrow, let's do that. And then I want Garchomp and I have to decide. We'll just go with Golden Go. So we'll try this out. So this is what I really want to try Pawmot against, because a lot of the calcs I was looking at are a lot of dealing with some of the big Pokemon. The issue is how do I handle the Murkrow that's likely next to either Golden Go, Garchomp, or Hydreigon. And see, yeah, so there's Hydreigon, Murkrow. And so now, this is where open team sheets will be really great. So let's see if I can pull this off. So I would expect them to Terastalize the Hydreigon. Probably the main thing that scares me is them doing Heat Wave, like a strong Heat Wave. But yeah, but if they Terastalize, this Double Shock does really big damage. But I'll follow me away any attacks. They did not Terastalize, so that's unfortunate. Protect maybe? Oh, they just went for the taunt right into the train. Interesting. Well, I won't drop my defenses, and I'll just... This is gonna do over half still. Yeah. So if they did Tera, they were just gone. Okay, I think with the boost I leave that. Yeah. And they just lower stats. Okay, so... My guess is they're gonna Tailwind here. So I'm gonna make the interesting play of setting up Trick Room. My guess is they just Tailwind here, seeing my speed and seeing Hydreigon threaten. They might just switch that out into Garchomp. Yeah. Oh, it's Golden Go. Okay. Now I really need them to set up Tailwind here. Yep. There we go. That's exactly what I was looking for. Okay, so perfect. So we take that out with Double Shock. And so notice there, notice a Double Shock is supposed to take away your electric type. When you Tera, when you Tera type, you actually don't lose it. So you can just spam this uber strong electric move with 0 repercussions. The only thing you had to get, the only thing it cost was your Tera, which I think is totally worth it. Okay, so now I have to think about the Hydreigon's really tempting to go for. I also forgot, I failed to check if that Hydreigon had Life Orb. And it probably won't show me. Yeah. The bigger threat to me is gonna probably be that. And yeah, we're just gonna follow me to protect Pawmot here. So that's what it is. Is it fire? It's steel. Okay. So this, I do take out the Golden Go unless it's has HP, like full HP investment. But if it doesn't, this just goes down. So let's find out what kind of build it is. Yeah, so that just takes it out. It's a strong, like, I'm telling you, Life Orb Tera Double Shock is really powerful. Okay, so I'll just let him take Indeedee out here. And then that gives me a free switch into my... Oh, they don't even take it out. That special defense boost. They are Life Orb. Okay. Let's see what their last is. Probably good. Oh, it's Annihilate. Okay. Beautiful. And what I have in the back... So, let's just Double Shock and Psychic. No, let's just double into Annihilate. Honestly, Hydreigon's not this. Oh, I messed up, but we'll take out. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we take a Hydreigon. I gave him a Defiant boost. But again, that is okay. This might be the last turn of Tailwind, though. Also, Rage Fist is also now doing 100 base damage, which Indeedee can redirect. Let's see what they go for here. Okay, so they'll just take out Pawmot, and that'll take me out. Pawmot's super frail. That's like a big downside to it. Super frail. But that's fine. Pawmot did his job, man. It took the KOs, just OHKO'd everything. We'll bring in Garchomp right now. So then when Trick Room expires, I outspeed if he's not. Oh, this is their last turn of Tailwind, and I have 2. Okay, so they're pretty hosed. Okay. Yeah, they forfeited. Okay, so yeah, that's exactly why I wanted to try out this Life Orb Pawmot, because it just, dude, that Tera's Double Shock just drops things. It outspeeds all that stuff. The only concern is Garchomp. If I would run Ice Punch, it's less of a concern. But Close Combat still does like a good 70%, which is really solid. And then Indeedee's nice. Yeah, being able to redirect the Follow Me. And I can always set up Trick Room against... if I need to. Yeah, I just wanted to show off the power of that move really bad and kind of get feel for myself. Is that power like over? Does that power just like help with its with the flaws Pawmot has, such as some unfortunate weaknesses, but main thing is it's frail. It's very frail. It's not the fastest Pokemon, but in this meta, it's really good. And there was another one I was worried about. Honestly, just coverage, because I'm trying out Revival Blessing. So, okay, so we have a Trick Room team here. Okay, so this is one of those situations where, yeah, we going to lead, where it feels like we need to lead this right. Yeah, so let's bring Armarouge, Garchomp. What if they lead Garchomp Rotom as opposed to like Indeedee or Ringaroo? If they lead Indeedee or Ringaroo, that's nice because that's a very passive lead. I just don't knock it out. Why don't we just... Yeah, why don't we lead our own Indeedee? I want Garchomp and then Pawmot for later. So my thought process, and I'm still trying to figure out my Trick Room matchup and if I need changes, but my process here is just to kind of try and power through with kind of my Trick Room Pokemon. And then if they set up Trick Room, I at least get the room service. So it's, okay, Torkoal and a Ringaroo. Which makes sense. So I always have the option, I always have the ability to wide guard. We're gonna go, we might just go Tera Grass here because I don't really want to take an Earth Power. Let's see, I don't know, let's do this. I kind of want to read into the Trick Room and just go for it myself. It's really tempting, like, to just call their Trick Room. And I'm gonna do it. Yeah, because if they just like go Protect Trick Room, then this will. And I still think people aren't fully aware of Indeedee having Trick Room, so we can try and capitalize off of that. Yep, we got him. No, fortunately, I dropped my speed by reversing. Oh man, that's kind of sad. But it's also not a bad thing. Oh, I forgot to put Expanding Force back on. Crap, that's really bad. Maybe we double up the... Yeah, we just double up Torque here, I think. Are they just gonna tear it now? I'm curious what they're gonna be. Fire. That makes sense. So that ultimately means I think we should take him out. I'm so bummed I forgot to put Expanding... I need to run Expanding Force on this. Armarouge. Nice. Okay, well, you're gone. And now I don't mind them setting up Trick Room, because Armarouge could be the fastest Pokemon. And they just blew their Tera. Expanding Force would have been way better there, but... Cool. Okay. I guess they were just going for it there. Let's see what green is it. Chomp? Yep. Alright, so that's a really good switch. That we're going to... so I have two options here. I can Terastalize to make myself resist ground, or I can wide guard. And given what I have in the back, we're gonna Terastalize. Press Heat Wave since he's so kind to set up the sun for me. And set up our own Trick Room. Yeah, so we'll Tera Grass here to that way we resist Earthquake if they go for it. Because I'm assuming they might be Telepathy on their Ingaroo for this reason. So we'll go Grass. Boosted Heat Wave, and we'll try and get up my own Trick Room. Because now Trick Room's actually good for me. How much does Indeedee take? Okay, so we take another. A burn would be pretty sweet. No burn. Yep, so there's the Instruct. Earthquake. Yeah, we beat that up. And then DD survives, gets Trick Room up. Now we're feeling good. Use another Heat Wave to try and take out a Ringaroo. If he's min speed, which I assume he is, he'll probably still underspeed his Armarouge and gets off. Although if I follow me, I think that'll draw the Instruct. Okay, he just protects. Probably maybe trying to reverse it. But yeah, follow me. But if he's just going for Trick Room, it doesn't matter. So we just need to not miss. Oh, he taunts. Okay, that's fair. So Instruct, Taunt, Trick Room is what we've seen. Probably like Psychic or Foul Play. Can we hit? Perfect. And being Grass type too, if he has Rotom in the back, we're in really good shape against that. Not so much Sylveon. That, I don't think that's Sylveon. Okay. Okay, since that just... Let's Wide Guard and then hit this Chomp. Since I'm for sure a Hyper Voice will probably come out. Yeah, so at least we block that. Get this Psychic off onto the Garchomp. Which should do a decent chunk. Yep, okay, that's what we wanted. Good Dragon Claw. But no, that is what we wanted in order to... Alright, let's check our Trick Room. Oops. 2 turns, so that works out because then I can double protect. So... let's just Wide Guard again and Psychic. Let's just Psychic Garchomp. Yeah, so I figured that would protect. They're just gonna keep going for Hyper Voice. They might be locked into Hyper Voice, or they just don't have another move they can really use. So we'll do the same play because with Trick Room expiring, I still don't know the speed of that Sylveon compared to my Armarouge, even at -1. That's what really worries me, because if it's slower, it gets Hyper Voice off. And I have to be able to knock out Sylveon here. So I'm going to play it safe, do the same thing, and just try and take out Garchomp. It might go for a double protect. Doesn't look like it. Ah, they do have Hyper Beam, but they burn Hyper Beam, which is good. I'm fine with, I'm okay with that. Because Trick Room expires. And they have to recharge. This is why we have the speed in the back. So that I did like that play from them. I just wasn't sure if they were like locked in it because of specs. Did we see a throat spray? That's what I'm wondering too. And a double shock might just take out Sylveon. No, it didn't. Okay. Oh, well, it might still because it didn't use the other move. I could also Revival Blessing. It's close combat. That and Rock Slide. Because I don't want to risk any speed ties screwing me over. Garchomp's... Oh, he's not going to protect. Sweet. So for good measure, I might Revival Blessing. No, that seems really dumb. I think I just take Sylveon out at this point. Yeah. Yeah, no. There's no... I was thinking, like, to be safe side, I could maybe Revival Blessing my Armarouge. Because if I did that, then I would have something that resists the fairy. But with Double Shock and Rock Slide, yeah, we should be good. Ooh, that did a lot of damage because it's super effective. So good quick attack. That's exactly how I'd run Sylveon too. It's like Hyper Voice, problem, maybe not Hyper Beam, and quick attack. So great. So that worked out. That was good. That felt good. Should recommend Indeedee. I really like it. And it's not like a move you'll guaranteed to expect on Indeedee. Open team cheats will mess with them, I guess, but yeah, I liked how that felt. I really did, and I'm really glad I just got to kind of show off Pawmot a little bit. So yeah, that worked out. I'm trying to think if Quick Attack took me out, I get the Rock Slide off, and probably an EQ range at that point, so I think it would have been okay. Yeah, so but for sure the Sylveon was an issue, and that makes sense because this team is pretty fairy weak, and by going for the Tera onto Armarouge when I did, like, it made sense at the moment, but in the long run may not have been the best. It might have been better to maybe press White Guard and Psychic Garchomp. That way I would have been able to like get some damage off, keep my Tera, kind of force him to maybe play around the White Guard. I also just wish I had Expanding Force. That would have helped because that would have eventually just knocked out Ringaroo. So yeah, there's all kinds of things. So anyways, that'll be it for this episode. We'll do one more with this team, and then I'll have a guide video out the following day. So alright guys, thank you for watching, and we will catch you in the next episode.